Hello and welcome to the second segment of Chapter 8 in the search for the lost Cavitas, or at least some information about it. We are about to infiltrate the Paradeus ranks and see what is going in there. Just required some of the camouflage thing. Let's start with the story note. Epiphyllum. The sinister obelisk stands over the land. Ghostly epiphyllum blossom, and gloom spreads across the land.
変装完了。指定位置に到着。
Refit complete. Squad has reached designation position. And this is our disguise, which I already looked a little bit. And why is our disguise so white, where the other have more grayish?
異常報告を。
Does report.
特に異常はないわ。各ユニットの素体に損傷なし。弾薬の平均消耗率は約 12%。ユナイタスの服装が体のほとんどを隠してくれるおかげで潜入は順調よ。
There have been no abnormalities thus far. There's no damage to combat unit. Ammo expenditure is around 12%. The appearance of the Unitas can hide most of the surface features. Infiltrating proceeding as normal.
情報の入手が最優先だ。起動機種の座標を後ほどメイリンに送らせる。危険と感じたら速やかに撤退しろ。
Prioritize acquiring of intel. Mailing will send you the ambiguous coordinates in a moment. Retreat at the first sight of a danger.
慎重に判断させてもらうわ。
I will be cautious.
あの奇妙な塔のような建物を見た途端、ヘレナがどうしても行きたいとダダをこねてね。防御システムをきちんと制御して、君の命令を聞くよう言い聞かせておいたが、君たちもヘレナの安全にはくれぐれも注意してくれ。
The moment she saw those strange tower-like structures, Helena insisted on coming. I have already instructed her to listen to your orders, to keep her own defense system in check, and don't do anything rash. Make sure to keep her safe while moving. I don't like the idea that Helena is with us.
建物に実際触れてみれば、ヘレナも何かを思い出すかもしれないわ。
Helena may be able to remember more once she touches those buildings.
ああ、私もそう思う。ヘレナを頼んだぞ、グローザ。
Yeah, and that's what I am thinking. Bring her back safe, Groza.
了解。
Understood.
この通信チャンネルはメイリンが暗号化したものだ。前回の二の舞にならないよう、一旦通信を切る。定時連絡を忘れないように。安全信号は22、救援は49だ。救援信号を受け取ったら、すぐにドローンを飛ばす。
Even though we are using Mailing's encrypted channel, I will temporarily cut off the comments in order to avoid the situation that happened last time. Make sure to report regularity. The safety signal is 22, and the SOS signal is 49. After receiving the latter, I will send over the drone.
わかったわ。
Will do. Rosa taps her communicator and adds a call. The outpost is bustling with groups of Unitas dressed in robes. Wearing similar robes, Groza's team blends in with the crowd and slowly heads toward the largest spirit building some distance away. By the way, yeah, this big something reverse. Almost like reverse Babylon Tower. Walking in the center of their formation, Helena stops from time to time and stares at the tour-shaped buildings in the dais. With her view obstructed by her hood, Rory grunts into her from behind.
さっさと歩きなさい。何を突っ立ってんのよ。
Get a move on. Why are we standing around?
前方にある先の尖った逆三角形の建物がボリカなの、ヘレナ。
This inverted triangular building? Is this the Bohira, Helena?
違う。ボリカ、もっと大きい。
No. Orica, really big.
透明、トゲトゲ、ボリカ。
Orica, clear, pointy.
透明でトゲトゲしてる。似たような名前のものなら、ベプリン見たことあるかも。
Something that transparent, sharp, and has a similar name? Webley has seen before? Oh my god, Webley, don't tell me you are also one of the Paradeus guys. Webley looks back at the others from the front of the line and points at her own forehead.
見た？どこで？
You have seen it? Where?
ちょっと考えるね。
Let Webley think about it.
思い出した。朝のドリームタイムの初演会場だ。雪山が超綺麗だったの。パンフレットによれば、雪山のふもとのガラスハウスをガーリックって呼ぶんだって。でも残念、舞台はうまくいかなかったの。みんな聞きたい？歌詞も振り付けも完コピしてるから、今すぐ歌えるよ。
Yeah, it was in the Morning Dreamtime premieres, which took place at the super beautiful snowy mountain. The location files say that Lika is at the bottom of the mountain, inside a glass house. However, the performance did not go smoothly. You want to listen to it? Webley remembers all the lyrics and moves and can sing it right here.
歌うって。ベプリー、今は任務中なんですよ。それに、ガーリックは植物の名前でしょ。
Sing what? Webley, we are here on a mission. Lika, isn't that some plant?
そうなの？へえ、そういうネーミングの仕方が。
Is it it? You think things can be named like this?
連なる山脈と激流、海洋を巡る。
Thanks God they have also their sizes for each member, from small to big. Mountain ranges and rapids, traveling the oceans.
何でもかんでも見習うんじゃないわよ、ネメシス。普段の翻訳だけでも面倒なのに、これ以上向上心燃やさないでくれる？
Don't just go and learn weird things, name this. Translating for you is already tedious. Don't make my job any harder, okay?
ネメちゃん、もしかしてベプリーのこと褒めてくれてるの？ベプリー、喜びの舞。
Oh, name thing is cool too, yeah? Webley is learning.
ネメちゃん、何なのよその呼び方。
Nemi-chan. Good. Nemi? What kind of name is that?
だってネメシスって呼びにくいし可愛くないんだもん。ネメちゃんの方が断然可愛いでしょ。発音も簡単だし観客もすぐに覚えてくれるよ。あ、キャロちゃんも可愛いからね。
Nemesis is too long of a name, and it's not cool at all to say. Nemi is a way cuter, with less syllables, and so audience will remember it easily. Rosha is cute too.
キャロちゃん？
静かにしてください。見つかります。
Shh, put down. We are going to be found. So yeah, that's what I... Oh no, there are a couple of... Okay, they have quite the variety on swords. I somehow thought that all of those were grayish, blackish swords, but they do have also white ones. They all lower their heads at once and try to stay hidden. Except for Helena. The soft light reflects by their glass spire glimmers in her eyes.
先生。
Teacher? Krolik whacks Helena on the head from behind.
頭下げて。聞こえてんのヘレナ。
Your head down, Helena.
頭を下げるのはそっちです。その耳のせいでフードが不自然になってるじゃないですか。
Shouldn't you be the one doing that? The hood is being popped up by your ears.
何それ私のせい？この服に帽子があるのが悪いんじゃない。
And that's my fault? Who knew those clothes had a hood? This is Krolik, right? Left. So this must be Nemesis? She's dozing off.
永遠の石踏みをもって頑固な石をたたえる。
Boundaries. Interstellar limbo. Commanding adamant bedrock.
それ外したらどうなるか分かって言ってんの？
They are not removable, okay?
ベプリーわかるよ。ウサギ耳はキャロちゃんの人気の秘密なんだよね。ウサギ耳がないんじゃそこらのアイドルと区別がつかないもん。そんなの絶対ダメだよ。
At this point, Webley just replaced Kalfner and now, like, yeah, it's just replaced the old Kalfner that we knew. Yeah. Webley, understand? The ears are Crusher's secret into popularity. Without them, Crusher will be just like all the other idols, and that's no good. Webley turns her head discreetly and gives Krolik a thumbs up.
そのふざけた呼び方いい加減やめなさいよね。うさぎ耳じゃないし。てか、その意味不明な価値観私に押し付けないでくれる？
Don't call me that. Those are not bunny ears. And can you not do that whole spiel on me?
静かに。
White. Brother, who have been observing the surrounding carefully from the front of the lines, has finally had enough. She tilts her head and connects to level 2.
周りに感づかれては困るわ。コミュニケーションが必要ならセカンダリレベルを使って。
Remain silent, don't draw any attentions. Use level 2 messaging if you need to communicate.
へえ、セカンダリレベルで通信。そんなことまでできちゃうわけ？
Oh, level 2 messaging? That thing? Okay, how did you not knew that?
そうよ。列が止まったわね。警戒を怠らないように。
Yeah, the line is stopped. Stay alert.
これって並んでるのよね。あの上後みたいな建物に入るの？例の儀式がそこで？
Isn't this a queue to get into that lunar light building? Is the purification ritual going to be in there?
断定はできないけれど、GPS 装置によればこのエリアで間違いないはずよ。建物の規模と外見から見ても可能性は高いわね。
We cannot be sure yet, but this is the area where the transponder signal is coming from. Considering its appearance and scale, it is very likely.
どの列にも引率してるリーダーがいるみたい。あのリーダーたち、ニターにそっくり。
And the people living up here seems like they are following someone's lead. Huh? Each of the leaders all resembles that Nita we saw before.
そっくりどころの話じゃないでしょう。ニターって量産型なの？
They don't just look like them. They are. Is Nita a mass-produced model?
キャロリック、ニターナンバー249。つまり、同じモデルが最低248人はいるってあなたが言ったんですよ。
Krolik, it was Nita number 249, so that means there are 248 more. Didn't you know that before, Krolik? She did mention it.
わかってるわよ。並んでるだけじゃ退屈だから適当に話を振ってやってんじゃない。コルフェン、あんた戻ってきてからやけに突っかかるようになったわね。
I did. It is tedious just to stand around here for a long time. Wolfner, why do you get the impression that the way you talk has changed and that you have something against me since you returned?
別にそんなつもりは。
I'm not trying to.
もう猫は被らなくていいんだ。
Where the hell did that fake ass stone of yours from before go?
静かに。
Right.
セカンダリレベルでの通信時は直立不動になりがちよ。体の動きに注意してちょうだい。慣れないなら使わなくていいわ。雑談に使うのも禁止。
Don't stay still while using level 2 messaging and keep your lips moving. Don't use it if you are not used to it. And avoid using it for chatting.
私たちは今、任務中なのよ。
Everyone, we are in the middle of a mission. Okay, now they have like some flowers. Nemesis is still dozing off. Sound from a distance interrupt their conversation. At the same time, the light at the top of their spirit building flickers and shifts from the original soft white to a harsh silver. Seeing the change in the light, everyone around them stops in their track. They make their cross sign with their fingers and take out something stored in a transparent container, lifting over their head.
コーラプスエピフィラム。
That's probably collapse Exilium.
列によって違うね。でもリーダーとメンバーは同じのだ。チームバッジみたいなものかな。
Different groups are holding different things. But the leaders and their members are holding the same thing. Are those insignias for different groups?
そこじゃないでしょ。隊長、こっちはそんなもの用意してないわよ。どうするの？
Is it really important? Leader, since we don't have one of those, what should we do? Communication on level 2 has already made their movements sluggish to begin with, and the fact that they are not lifting transparent containers over their heads makes them stand out from the crowd even more. The Unitas around them slowly turns to stare at them in silence. Yeah, if you were a little bit spread out, then probably it would be less problematic.
コーラプス放射線測定器を使うわ。
Use the collapse radiation detectors. Wait, they look like exactly the same. Rosa unhooks the detector from the belt. She copies the Unitas in making the cross sign with her fingers, with her head lowered, and leaves the detector over her head. The detector looks vaguely different from the transparent container in the surrounding Unitas hands, but it does contain an Exilium.
どうやって使えばいいのよ。
How do you use these things?
いいから掲げて。
Hold it up. Helena is still spacing out, so Krolik taps her and gets her to lift her detector.
ほら、あんたも腕上げて。そう、それでいいわ。
Hold it. Put it up. Yeah, just like that.
ほんと、おせっかいなんだから。
Oh, Krolik, you worry too much.
誰か来る。
Ah, someone's coming. You're worrying too much? Look at you, Koifner. Your face expression doesn't look good. Maybe they were a bit too slow, or maybe their containers look a bit off. Unitas breaks away from his own group and walks towards them.
Adopaluritas.
He stops in front of Krolik. I think we should greet him back with this.
Adopaluritas.
With that one.
どうも。
You're here.
聞こえてるわよ、ネメシス。
Nemesis, I hear that. But this one Nemesis has was you could translate something out of this. Troller keeps one hand lifted holding the detector and pulls Nemesis forward from behind with her other hand. Nemesis is forced to stand before the Unitas.
よくも笑ってくれたわね。なんとか言いなさいよ。
Love all you want? What can you say now? Imagine now, actually, the Nemesis will be like, they will understand Nemesis. The United's face is largely obscured by his hood, but he just stands there in front of the clearly suspicious looking group, completely still. They start getting nervous. Underneath her robe, Grozzel's hand is resting on her weapon.
アドパルリタス。
Nemesis nods expressionlessly at the Unitas, eyes calm. The Unitas look at Nemesis. His gaze lingers on the Exilium in her detector for a few seconds.
我らはここへ集い、イモール様より安寧を賜らん。
We gather here so Lady Imure may bring us peace.
異なる形状。遥かなる聖壇へ。
Oh my god, this is so good. In various shapes, converging at a distant altar. The Unitas gives Nemesis a nod and returns to his original spot. This is no way. Oh, this is too good. Too good to be true.
あんた、何したの？
What are you both doing?
特殊な級なのかな。ベプリよくわかんなかった。
That a signal for a special performance? Fabry doesn't understand? The doll stares at Nemesis dubiously. Nemesis only shakes her head. The sound comes again from the distance, and the silver light shining at the top of the fever building gradually fades. The procession returns its movement.
移動開始。ベプリ、指揮官に連絡を。22。
Start moving. Ripley, contact the commander. Send 2-2.
ベプリーにお任せ。
Leave it to Ripley.
ヘレナ、ついてきて。
Helena, follow.
うん。
Keeping her detector raised about their heads, the group followed the Unitas toward the building with their inverted pyramid. Oh god. Looks a lot like a church. The main entrance of the building is damaged and cannot close properly. The group file is through the door as a part of the procession. Behind the door is a small, cramped room. It's very dark inside the room. The procession stops.
やっと動き出したと思ったらまた止まるの？
Finally started moving, so why has it stopped again?
まだ一つ扉があるみたい。あ、見たことのあるマークだ。
There's a door ahead. Uh-huh. It's a symbol we saw.
パラデウスのマークなのよね。
Paradeus symbol, yeah.
何か声が聞こえませんか？
Listen. What is that sound? Muffled voices can be heard in the darkness. A little bit of goosebumps here. They seems to be coming through the door ahead of the group. It sounds like a large number of people repeating something over and over again. They cannot really make out what they are saying through the door. Faint rays of light shine into the dark room as the door slowly opens. Oh.
各地、警戒を。
All units, stay safe. Oh my god, this is eerie. The group looks on vigilantly. Through the gap of the door, one can see a long and bright lit corridor. It seems to be quite spacious. There's a large figure in the corridor, but only their silhouette can be seen with the light shining in their direction. Their procession starts moving again. As each Unitas passes by the emblem on the door, they put down the transparent container that they have been lifting and kiss the emblem reverently.
私らもやるの？
Do we have to kiss it too?
夜の帳に隠れし、気づかれぬ光。
Under the cover of night, unnoticed luminescence.
あんたと同じ場所に口つけるなんてこっちから願い下げよう。容量が物資箱にすら及ばない耳っちいメンタルに影響されたくないし。
You think I would kiss the same spot as you? I should be the one concerned that your neural cloud with its tiny storage will affect mine, okay?
位置をずらせばいいんだよ。ペプリーみたいにこうして。
You can stage a fake kiss, just like Wepley. The group walks up to the door. Wepley turns her head slightly, leans in towards the emblem on the door and quickly backs away.
簡単でしょ？
It's simple. Following Wepley's example, the other get past the door without a hinge and enter the corridor. Unlike the building's ornate other appearance, the stone walls of the two sides of the corridor are surprisingly crude. Probably due to repeated plundering, all the decorations and sculptures with the building have been destroyed. All that remains are the murals. As the group proceeds down the corridor, the muffled voice gradually becomes clear, but they stop the moment the group exits the corridor. The corridor leads into a large hall, which is strangely cavernous due to the loss of the interior decorations. Above the hall is an enormous vaulted ceiling, below which stands a looming figure. You can basically see it in the picture. And again, I feel it reminds me a little bit of Dark Souls. It is a towering sculpture.
ペプリー、あれ嫌いかも。
Wepley doesn't really like this.
パラデウスがなんでこんなものを？
Why Paradeus make something like this? And they probably stole it. I don't think they're actually manufacturing all of this. The procession stops once again. A large crowd of Unitas have gathered here, but the hall still feels very special because of their impressive ceiling height. The group study their surroundings as well as the hulking sculptures carefully. Calling it a sculpture might not be entirely accurate. Its other shell is wrought out Rot. Of course, that's just rot. Just simply forgot all of the other letters. Calling it a sculpture might not be entirely accurate. Its outer shell is wrought out of battered organ pipes. There's an ornament object on the top whose crude craftsmanship make it pretty much unrecognizable.
暗き森林、黎明への炎を灯す。
Dark forests, lighting the flame towards the dawn.
あれがブージャム？そんなまさか。それとも、あれのモデルがブージャムってことじゃなくて？
That's a Borgium? How is that possible? You mean that it was based on a Borgium, right? The light shining through the vaulted ceiling illuminates the dusk dancing in the air and caresses the exterior of the sculptures, leading this grotesque-looking object on air of eerie sanctity. A robed Unitas, who looks very similar to the others, is standing not far from the sculpture.
クリフィウムです。会長。
Scrifium, leader.
コルフェンちゃんすごい。
Ah, is it? Courtney is amazing.
コルフェン、動かないで。
Courtney, don't move.
お願いです。1分だけください。細心の注意を払います。こっそり近づいて薬剤を打つだけですから。絶対にバレないようにしますから。
I just need 1 minute. I will be careful. If you only take 1 minute to do the injection, they won't notice.
周囲に動いている者はいない。今行動するのは目立ちすぎるわ、コルフェン。
No one is currently moving around us, Courtney. Making a move now will only make us stand out. Rosa looks around and puts her hood down to hide her face.
セカンダリレベルへ接続してニータをコントロールするわ。こちらが動けないなら向こうから来てもらうまでよ。
Prepare to connect to level 2 and control Nita. If we cannot move, then we can make them approach us. Oh. Didn't expect that one. Okay. So, elite battle. Again, Nita, I guess it's a hacking, trying to hack Nita. Ah, not this messed up level 2 again. Lida, we only need to take out Nita, correct? Yeah, but the defense level here has noticeably increased. Stay on your guard. All units, prepare for combat. Light. The cleansing light is not bestowed indiscriminately, so heed the summons of fate.
コマンド入力成功。対象の移動確認。13分後に接触予定。ネメシス、援護。コルフェン、準備はできてる。
Command successfully entered. Target is moving. Estimated time to contain is 30 minutes. Keep your eyes open. Nemesis, get ready. Partner. Look. They look like really in church.
とっくにできてます。
Way ahead of you.
燃ゆる要塞。輝きに消失す。
A burning fortress. Disappearing in the radiance.
隊長、ネメシスが止まれって。
Rita, she's telling us to stop. Even as Skrillex speaks, a clear metallic rex can be heard. The sounds originates from somewhere above the sculptures, but the source cannot be clearly pinpointed. At the clank, all the surrounding Unitas hold up the glass containers in their palms, which are overlapped in a cross in front of their chest. Not far away, Nita and the Unitas she is leading also stops, moving towards Crozer and the others. They turn to face the sculpture and assure the same pose as the other Unitas. Kriefum is at the rear of the line.
嵐を煽りし、大いなる右翼。遥かなる境界より降臨せん。
Okay, what's happening with Helena? Oh my god, she's hypnotized. Great wings, spanning the storm, descending from a faraway frontier.
始まるって何が浄化の儀式？違う。ちょっとヘレナ、何やってんの？
What? Starting? The ritual? No, hold on. Helena, what are you doing? As if driven by the incredible force, Helena starts approaching the sculpture in a daze. Rolly grabs her by the clothes right away. Helena's hollow eyes are fixated at the single point directly ahead. Her face is completely blank. She struggles with such force that Krolik is finding it difficult to hold onto her.
こら止まれっての、あんた聞いてんの？ベプリ、こいつを連れ戻して。
Hey, stop! Did you hear me? Bepley, stop here!
キャロちゃん、女の子には優しくしなきゃ。
Krolik, you need to be more gentle with girls.
行かなくちゃ。
Need to go.
は？
The only response to Krolik is another metallic clang. Behind them, the final Uniters group enters the Great Hall. The door slams shut at the end of the corridor. Starting from the ring of Unitates closest to the sculpture, they lift the glass container in their hand one after another. And they're chanting something. Their Uniteds gradually starts chanting, their individual voice compounding into a loud chorus. Helena remains dazed and rooted to the spot. The dolls are also confounded by the eerie and sonorous chanting. Krolik, having stolen away her detector, is now desperately covering her ears with her hand. Yeah, looks like it's not the very good music.
嘘。なんてうるさいの。まるで1万人ものネメシスが私の耳元で騒いでるみたい。お願いだからやめてよ。
That's too damn noisy. It's like their mirror nemesis snubbling next to my ears. Can't they shut up?
大地の破風、弾道せし陣愛よ、剣語たらしめ。
Stirring dust. Film in the earth's waves.
ちゃんと聞けってこの声を。こんなごちゃごちゃした声をどう聞けってのよ。
Listen closely to this. How the hell am I supposed to understand this gibberish?
なんだかちょっと悲しくなってきた。
Feels almost sad. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but yeah, I maybe should amplify it a little bit for... I'm not sure how to amplify it. I hope you can hear it.
みんな嬉しそうなのに、どうして悲しそうにも見えるんだろう。
Everyone seems so happy, but why are they so sad at the same time?
どこがよ。ちっともそうには見えないけど。
That doesn't sound right. How do you know they are sad?
ベプリーにはわかるもん。みんなの感情パラメーター。サージャのとこで会った時のグリフィウムとよく似てる。
Ripley can see it. Everyone's emotional value. It's like Griffon when we saw him at Saga. Ooh. Hello, lady. It's either one with Anita or, hey, another third-generation doll. As it reaches a climax, the door to the other end of the hall opens and a girl-like figure dressed in a black slowly slides out. The chant fades out as the girl appears. After a brief moment of silence, the United Stars cheering enthusiastically. Come on, you prefer her over Wereplay? I mean, I understand why, but still, come on, we can just replace her with Wereplay.
メイト様。
That's Lady Newton.
おお、メイト様だ。メイト様がおなりだ。どうか我に救いを。
Lady Nita is here. Please save me.
ネイト。
The girl smiles coldly. She bows her head slightly at the Unitas, and they fall silent. With their epiphyliums still raised, they make way and gaze upon her ardently as she makes her way towards the sculpture beneath their vaulted ceiling. While the Unitas shift around, Rosa and the others take the opportunity to regroup. The Unitas stops near the sculpture and hovers slightly in the air, beneath in the light shining through the ceiling. Oh, she does. Okay, no one can understand it, but she also sees the gesture, and we can see that it's not like completely intertwined, but some fingers like more together. And both of her arms are robot-like. I do really doubt that she is human. The Men of Light bestow the gospel.
飛んでる。反重力装置。
She's flying? Is it an anti-gravity device?
氷酸セシ塩無。黎明を引き裂く静寂。
Dissipating smoke. The silence splitting down apart. I think Nemesis just say it's fake.
空気を読めですって何よそれ。あんたの広げたところで2メートルにも満たない電子回路なら空気を読めるとでも
I'm destroying the mood? Come on, Nemesis. Can you even understand that a mood is with that tiny neural cloud of yours?
警戒を維持。ベプリ、指揮官に連絡を。22よ。
Say alert. Webley, contact the commander. Send to do.
送信完了。ベプリ、みんなの声が聞こえたよ。あの黒い髪の女の子じゃなくて、そいつがネートなんだよね。
The answer? Webley's hear everyone's voice. Is that black-haired girl a Naito?
おそらくは。
Yes, should be.
我らは長い長い道を抜ける。小石は暗闇に悠々たる微光を放つ。共存せし歳月は苦音かつ上慢。
We have walked through a long passage as our crystals shone dimly in the dark. Our days together, ancient and long. The Naito's voice resounds through the cavernous great hall. The epitheliums in the Unita's transparent container slowly begins to bloom and emits a faint glow, forming a sea of flickering starlight in the great hall. Flowers, light, a girl, a seemingly harmless scene of peace.
我らは希望を胸に苦痛より舞いせし者。イモール様、どうか我らの観光を聞き、我らをいざない、その恩恵と憐憫をもって、我らをあまねくすべての苦痛より遠ざけたまえ。
With hope in our hearts, we come from a place of pain. Lady Moore, please hear our call, guide our path forward, and deliver us from suffering by your mercy and grave.
純潔なる信奉者よ、忠実なる犠牲者よ、我に追随せよ。忍耐をもって混迷を退き、共に安寧への道を行かん。
Believers pure of heart, martyrs of pure intent, please follow me as we break perturbation with patience and walk on the path of peace. On his path.
我に追随せよ。栄光と希望は我らの献身によって
権限されよう。
Please follow me, for honor and hope shall be born of our offerings.
主は暗闇に微光を灯し、果実に告別せし憤怒をたかれん。去る者は去り、残されし星々は思考者の祝福を呼び起こさん。
He lights the candles in the darkness, ignites the anger, and waving farewell to past days. Those departed shall embark then. The remnants start summoning the blessings of the Exalted One.
聞け、最後の鐘は鳴った。微光は希望を称す。回帰の時は訪れた。
Listen, for the bell rings, the light beacons, the day of Advent is here. Show us the way! The Unitas with their containers lifted high start moving. They keep circling their sculptures slowly. The ball of light flows like a river of stars.
あのネイト、さっきから何言ってんの？てか、こいつらなんで動き出してんのよ。どうするの？こいつらについてく？
I have no idea what Naito's saying. Those people start moving again. What do we do? Follow them?
外側へ退避しましょう。内側は移動速度が速い。私たちにはルートも目的もわからない。ここにいてはバレるわ。
Pick off to the outermost circle. The inner circle is moving quickly, and without knowing the route and purpose, it will be easier for our cover to be blown.
みんなでお花になってるみたい。
They are making a flower. Webley points at the epiphyllums held up by the Unitas and then at the floor. As the Unitas shuffle around, seemingly random dark-colored patches appears on the floor.
大人数でのフォーメーションチェンジは難しいけど、床の印通りに動けば簡単だよ。隊長、見て。一番内側はもう止まってる。この体型、みんなが持ってるお花の花びらに似てると思わない？
It's hard to change the formation with many people, but it will be simple if every team just moves according to their marking on the ground. Look, leader, the inner circle has stopped. Doesn't the formation looks like the petals are we are holding?
そうね。移動開始。
Start moving. As a group, copy their Unitas movements and slowly circle around the sculpture.
本当に花だったとはね。普段はおっちょこちょいのくせしてなかなかやるじゃないベプリ。
It's really a flower? Huh. With how dorky you are normally, I never thought that you would be this useful when it comes down to it, Webley.
へん、アイドルを侮らないでよね。ベプリー超真面目。
Oh my god. Don't doubt an idol's disciple. Webley, super serious mod.
イモール様の庇護に我らは帰依せん。無秩序の歓喜ぞ我らを遠ざけることかなわぬ。見よ、帰るべき場所は降臨せん。
We are jubilant under Lady Imore's protection, and the cries of chaos will not divide us. Behold for the peace of belonging descent. Can we get a translator, please? They are hovering near, their fingers still, interlaces in a cross. Stops her proclamation. The metallic clank stops, and the Unitas come to a halt at the same time.
コルフェ、痛い、苦しい。
Wolfner, hurts. It hurts.
ヘレナちゃん。
Kavna puts her gaze away from Krifum and glances at Helena.
どこが苦しいんですか？
Where does it hurt?
たくさん痛い。どこが？
All hurts. What? Where? Helena cradles her own hair. Kavna puts Helena's hand away and feels her forehead. She leans in close and studies the girl's pupils and lip color.
見たところは問題なさそうですね。鎮静作用のある湿布です。スーッとしますよ。頭が痛いなら額に貼ってみましょうか。戻ったら詳しく検査してあげますからね。
You cannot see anything on the surface. This balm has sedative ingredients that's cool to the touch. This should provide relief if you had hearts. I will take a better look when we get back later.
軌道基地に戻る気はあるんだ。
Leaving already?
私が言いたいのは軌道基地の設備が整ってるから。
No, what I mean is that MBV has better equipment.
まだ任務中よ。
You're still on a mission. Rosa taps Kavna on the shoulder and nods at the other. Following their Unitas example, they stand in a semicircle and watch their surroundings.
帰るべき道は断たれ、扉はまさに閉ざされんとす。純潔なる信奉者よ、忠実なる犠牲者よ、我と共に正常なるカビタを捧げん。
The way back is sealed, and the gate is closing. Believers pure of heart, martyrs of true intent, please follow me as we offer pure cavitas. Cavitas? Hey, that's a thing! The Nito slowly scans her surrounding, as if to find a specific position. A few seconds later, she turns. The Nito makes the cross sign with her fingers again in the direction she has chosen. The Unitas turn with her and raise their hands again.
カビタを捧げたまえ。さすれば苦痛は過ぎ去りて、希望の美光ぞ再び燃え上がらん。
Please offer cavitas. Suffering shall become a thing of the past, the light of hope blazing once more. So are the flowers the cavitas actually?
イモール様、帰りし道にて我らを待ちたまえ。我らを導く鐘を鳴らしたまえ。我ら輝きのもとへ再起せん。
Lady More, please wait upon their returning path and ring the guiding bell for us, for we shall come together once more under the light. And she does. The Nito bows slightly. I think the background music is a little bit too low.
アドパルリタス。
That one. I think they changed, by the way. Oh, I was playing Chinese version. Of course, they changed the pronunciation. Their Unitas bow in turns, their arms raised. Their Exilium is full bloom grown with their containers.
「浄化されし者は選ばれた」
ったの。
He recovered? Actually recovered. I was so sure it was a scam.
何この舞台効果、不思議。次のパフォーマンスでベプリーも試してみようっと。
Is it that a special stage effect? Incredible. Next performance. Webby wants to try too.
散逸せし攻防、再び集結す。
Dispersed light. Gathering again.
個体によって異なる？どういうことよ。人によっては末期のエリッドも治せるってこと？
Some people are that different? Huh? Can someone be cured of a late stage elite?
ありえません。
Impossible.
まだパフォーマンスの途中だよ。観客は静かにしてなくちゃ。
Shh. Your performance still on. The audience should be quiet. It's this idle brain. Griffin looks down and composes herself. She looks intently in Griffin's direction. And it was Griffin, right?
ネメシスさんの推測は間違ってます。エリットは中期段階に至らなければ抗エリットワクチンで体内のコーラプス粒子を取り除いた後、適切な治療を施せば治ります。ですが末期患者は内臓のほとんどが病変してしまうので手の施しようがありません。
Nemesis' prediction is incorrect. If the collapsed particle inside the patients are removed with an anti-elite vaccine and they receive additional medical care before the onset of mid-stage elite, they can be cured, but not late-stage elites. By then, all the patient's organs will have developed issues, and death is only a matter of time. Maybe that's the point when they make like... This is how they make people to Nita. They go through the late stage and then substitute the parts, body parts with machines.
現在の医学レベルでは末期のエリット患者を治すことは不可能です。それもあんな数分で。個体差とは一切関係ありません。
There's no matter to treat someone with late stage elite using current medicine, much less in a matter of minutes. This isn't related in any way to their personal constitution either.
聞こえたネメシス。外れだってさ。
Hear that, Nemesis? It seems you guessed wrong. Not far away, the Nito crosses her fingers, her eyes calm and serene.
浄化されし者に祝福を。
Blessing upon the one who is purified. Her inorganic voice echoes around the great hall. The Unitates, now back to normal, looks around in confusion and returns to his original position sludgedly. A cheer erupts among the Unitates around him as they huddle towards him eagerly. Some Unitates, with groans of lips crystals on their bodies, even burst into joyful tears. The crowd is starting to get disorderly. It's like the good old scam from health people, like they can do miracles and one miracle works and then everyone is on the scam train. Amid the commotion, the Nitro shields her gaze again, and the Unitas fall silent immediately. She raises her arms once more.
Griffium!
Okay, that was not Griffium. No, probably it's Griffium. The Exilium in Griffium's hand emits a soft but brilliant glow.
浄化されし者は選ばれた。
The one to be purified has been chosen. Coifner's pupils contact. The moment she strides towards, Groza pulls her back.
言ってはダメ、ゴルフェン。
Don't, Coifner.
今行かないと
あいつが治っちゃいます。アンフィア姉さんですら。なのにどうしてあいつだけが。
If I don't, that bastard's going to be cured. I couldn't find Anfia. Why should he? Why should he?
治ってから殺した方がお手軽じゃない？
Isn't it better to waste him after he is cured?
キャロちゃん、言うことかっこいい。
Wow, Crosha, I say something cool?
そりゃそうよ。コルフェン、今は我慢しなさい。私にかかればクリフィウムなんざ軽く10回は死んでるわ。
I don't get it. Do we wanna save them? Or actually kill them? What's happening? I still don't understand the deal with Korfne and Krifim. Of course, just wait. Korfne, this Krifim guy is nothing. I would easily kill him 10 times over. Unless he gets like some magical powers from this purification. Krifim walks down the aisle created by the Unitas towards their sculpture rapturously. Korfne makes no response. Everyone's attention is on Korfne, so none of the dolls notice that their defense spheres hidden under Helena's robe have started hovering.
Yeah.
No. Uh-oh, another cutscene?
浄化されし者へ告別を。悲哀の面持ちは我らを普通の果てへと導く。消失せし神か、主は本命をもって我らに示さん。帰るべき場所を離す。美法再び力を過去を歌う。美法は再臨。
失敗した。
寂しい者との再会。
警戒して。こっちに向かってる。
浄化されし者は選ばれた。
迎撃用意。コルフェン戻って。ネメシス交代。レプリーは奴を食い止めて。
ヘレナ。
意識、実験。お願い、お願い。
ヘロイック、ヘレナを取り押さえて。他は私と共に迎撃。
Helena is not amused by this. Okay, let's go. That's out of hand. When faced with the unforgettable past, staying calm is an excavating hope.
バンバーン。
Okay, we are not hiding anymore. Our units neutralize the enemy quickly. Krolek needs support. Krolek knocks Helena out and throws her over her shoulder to stop her from making mindless attacks. Helena's three spears drift listlessly around Krolek now that their master is unconscious. Krolek smacks her lightly on the face.
ねえ、ちょっと。大したことないでしょ、ヘレナ。
Hey, hey, you alright, Helena?
もうキャロちゃん乱暴しすぎ。ベプリン見てたよ。ヘレナを思いっきりぶったたいたでしょ。聞いてるこっちまで痛くなっちゃうよ。女の子には優しくって言ったのに。
Crosha's being rough again. Webley saw that. You hit Helena upside the head with a bang, and it hurts just to listen to her. I told you to be more gentle with girls.
こいつが好き勝手攻撃するからでしょうが、誰のせいでユナイタスに襲われてたと思ってんの？気絶させんのが一番手っ取り早いに決まってんでしょ。っていうかその呼び方もうやめろって言ったわよね。
Did you not see her indiscriminate attacks? Would we be under attack if not for her? Knocking her out is the fastest way to solve the problem, can't you see it? And I told you to stop calling me that, didn't I?
でもさっきは突っ込まなかったよね。かっこいいって言った時。
But I just called you crush when you said something cool and you accepted without objection.
話そらすなっつの。
Stop changing the topic, will you?
メ
Ooh.
プリ、指揮官へ連絡4級。総員16分後に撤退。
Ripley, send the commander 4-9. All units, retreat in 60 minutes. But it doesn't matter away, Corvin calmly switches to a new magazine. She stops to dodge the unit's attack, then uses her momentum and delivers a kick to another uniter. She looks directly ahead, her eyes blazing. Griffon is half collapsed on the floor, not far away, unable to make a sound.
ネメシス、
3.
コルフェンの援護。
Nemesis, cover Corvin.
静寂にして無音。広大な海を有翼す。
Complete silence, swimming amidst the vast seas. Nemesis using the opening created by the Bearplay and takes aim at the uniter near Corvin. Oh my god! Why do they have so many pictures for this scene? A gunshot rides out next to Corvin. She glances in that direction. Ooh. The uniters next to her falls backwards. Corvin frees his crossbow from his hands and aims at another uniter directly in front of her.
1。
1. The short uniters collapses. Corvin locks eyes with Griffon. Nobody now stands between them. She is angry. She runs up to him and presses her barrel against his head.
第11両語化学防護隊第3医療班。なぜ彼らを襲った？答えろ。
11 Medical and the Chemical Regiment. 3rd Medical Team. Why did you attack them? Tell me!
「浄化されし者に祝福を」
Blessings upon the one who is purified. The knight raises an arm. She is pointing at the uniters amid the cluster of light, who looks a lot shorter than the others. Rosa stares at the cluster of light and feels an unsettling sense of familiarity.
あれは
That's... A short distance away, Corvin is holding Griffon by the collar.
とぼけても無駄よ。お前らバリアグはそもそも近くにいなかった。なぜ彼らを襲った？なぜ彼らを殺した？なぜアンフィアを。言いなさい。なんとか言え。
Don't play down with me! Your Warriors were not even active in the area! Why did you attack them? Why did you kill them? Why did you kill Anthea? Answer me! Tell me!
我らは共に行かん。懲罰は至れり。一切の災いより我らを救いたまえ。
We shall move as one, punish the sins, so that we may escape evils. The cluster of lights fades. The short uniters turns towards Gross's group at the Knight's order. Under the hood is a very familiar face.
セクスタンス。
Whoa!
何がおかしい？何がおかしい？何がおかしい？何がおかしい？殺す！お前を殺す！お前を殺してやる！
You're laughing. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? We'll kill you. Kill you. Kill you. I'm going to kill you.
コルフェン、撤退よ。
Carfna, retreat.
この手で殺してやる！
I will kill you. We're actually fighting sextons, but with a question mark. Merge. Their fleeting ray of lights drown through the ruins and gather new.
パンパン！
This is so not feeling this pom pom. Yeah, Saxon's holding some really big weapon. Helena is safe for now. Nemesis, cover Corfn's retreat. The darted swarm of ants dissipating. Let's take a quick look on Saxon here. So she does not have her cape. Paradeus? Oh. Oh yeah. I actually have the fraction here. Yeah, so the fraction is actually Paradeus. Okay. And she has a special equipment, special animation.
戦軍バンバの勢いよご拝聴あれ横たわれば楽器立てれば兵器分かった訓練の成果ね
Almost.
現実を知りなさい
Enough.
目標分かった
Using the brief window between attacks, Krolik dashes towards the corridor while carrying Helena.
またヘレナが落ちちゃうよキャロちゃん
Helena is sleeping again, Krosha. Vapor is out to keep Helena up.
まったく思いやりのないアイドルはモテないんだからね
If you don't properly take care of others, people are not going to like you as an idol.
はいはいはいモテなくていいから黙ってなさい隊長さっきのってセクスタンスよねなんであいつがここに
Fine, 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 fine. I give up as long as you shut up. Lida, isn't that Sextant? Why is she here?
わからない。とにかく今は撤退しましょう。メプリ、ドローンは来てる。
Not sure. We are retreating first. Vapley, is the drone here?
まだあ軌道基地から連絡だドローン外に到着してるって
Not yet. Ah, a message from the MBV. The drone is right outside.
コルフェン扉を開けて外に出るわよ。
Garfner, open the door. We are leaving. The group runs down the corridor and reaches the main entrance. A ray of light shines through the half-open door.
殺した私復讐できた
I killed him. I took revenge.
コルフェン
姉さん敵は撃ったよ
Yes. I did it. But Garfner is actually crying. Nemesis goes around Garfner and opens the door.
ネメシス、コルフェンをお願い。
Nemesis, I will lead Garfner to you.
落葉の再会。
Fallen leaves gathering. After repairing their Unitas in pursuit, the group exits their spin building through the main entrance. Pathfinding 5. As long as you can make up your mind, there will always be a path to your destination. Lida, Helena won't wake up. Should I place her down to support you? No need for that. Keep an eye on Helena. Grotha, the drone is expected to arrive at the exit in 50 minutes. Copy. We will hit the target area before the drones arrived and eliminate as many enemies as possible. Coaxial. Your lonely mission has ended. From now on, let us go forwards together. I do have feeling that this is towards Golfner. Aboard the drone. The dolls, who are all damaged to various extent, have carried out provisional repairs to themselves. Boris has placed Helena, who is still unconscious, on the floor. Garfin is still away from the cabin door, hugging her legs.
各自、損傷報告を。
All units, damage reports.
脚部の油圧シリンダに損傷素体左側主関節の動力モジュール停止予備の制御装置が稼働中メプリしばらく戦えないかもだけどパフォーマンスなら座っててもできるよタラーン
The always positive webplay. Leg hydraulic damaged. Left joint dynamic module ineffective. Backup locomotion equipped active. Webplay can't fight anymore for now, but Webplay can perform even while sitting down. Ta-da! Webplay makes a complex gesture with her hand.
ワンハンドダンス超すごくない？あ、待ってベプリ髪も服もボロボロだったんだ。みんなやっぱり見ちゃダメ。
Warmed arm dancing, isn't it super cute? Wait. Webplay hair and clothes are messed up. Please look away from Webplay for a bit.
落ち着きなさい。予備の装置まで壊れたらメイリンは徹夜よ。隊長、こっちの素体損傷率は 50% 以上。行動は可能だけど距離センサーがやられてる。視覚モジュールだけで相対位置を把握するのはさすがに厳しいわ。
Stop scamming around. If the backups breaks, Mailing is going to have a long night ahead of her. Leader, my frame damage is about 50%. I can move, but my depth perception is bursted. And it's hard to tell whether things are with only visual modules.
木漏れ日のもと本流を終始せし河川
Within the canopy, rivers ceasing motion.
ネメシスは素体損傷率 19%、弾薬消耗率 87%。
Nemesis damage is at 19%. Ammo expenditure at 87%.
後ろで隠れてるってのも悪くないわね、ネメシス。メイリンの仕事が減ったわよ。
Your Nemesis, it sure is nice to just sit in the back, isn't it? You have saved Mailing some work, huh?
燃える炎古き横木より落ちれり
Burning flames, falling from ancient beams.
あ、そう。なら試してみれば。今ここで返り討ちにしてやるわ。
Oh, you want to go?
コルフェン状況は
Golfner, what about you?
大丈夫です。
I'm alright. We're not asking about your mental style. Golfner sits with her back against the cabin wall, hugging her legs and hanging her head. The drone shudders, jostling Helena's body and making her hair fan out of Webplay. Webplay reaches out to tidy Helena's hair.
あの金髪の女の子、みんなの知り合いなの？キャロちゃんが名前を呼んでたよね。セクスタンス、素敵な名前。
Have you guys met that gold-haired lass before? Webplay hears Crusher say her name. Sextans. What a nice name.
過去に遭遇したわでもさっきの戦闘ではかなり弱体化しているように感じた
Yes, but she was much weaker in the earlier fight. She was much weaker in the You will say she was right now strong?
それ私も思った。最初からあの程度だったらあんなことには。てかあいつ、なんで追いかけてこないのよ。
I think so as well. If she was this weak before, we would not have to... why is she chasing us?
何か異常が
What is it?
って異常っちゃ異常だけど、ヘレナだよ。キャロちゃん、乱暴しすぎ。
It's nothing. Well, not really. It's Helena. Rosha has been too rough. Webplay has finished straightening out Helena's tousled hair. Without the tangles in the way, the large band on the back of Helena's head is now clearly visible.
ヘレナ、起きたら痛いだろうな。
Helena is going to be in pain when she wakes up.
美人の隠蔽稚拙な奇跡
Young drags, hiding blades.
だからあの時はそうするしか。なんなのよ、その目は。こいつが起きたら謝るわよ。それでいいでしょ。
I thought you that there was the only choice. What with that look? Fine, fine, I will apologize when she wakes up. Are you happy?
いや、ダメ。お願い。
No, don't. please?
目を覚ましたんだね。ベプリー、超素敵なヘアスタイルにしておいてあげたよ。
You're awake. Helena, Webley made you a super cute hairstyle. After feeling around with her hands, Helena opens her eyes and sits up with Webley's help.
そのヘレナちょっと何すんのよ。
Listen, Helena. Hey, what are you doing? Helena looks toward the person speaking to her, then jumps right to her feet and charges angrily towards Kralik. The three spheres drifting behind her all have their muscles trained on Kralik.
来ないで、一旦来ないで。出ていけ、出ていけ、出ていけ、出ていけ。お願い、お願い、出ていけ、出ていけ。
Is leading us to leave. Helena collapses abruptly into Krolik's arm, revealing Courtney behind her. Courtney waves the syringe she's holding.
鎮静剤です。
This is sedative.
軌道基地に戻ったら改めて検査します。今はあまりヘレナちゃんを動かさない方がいいでしょう。
I will give her a checkup when we get back. It's better for Helena to not move too much right now.
そうね。
Courtney takes the syringe apart carefully and puts it away into her pouch.
メイリンさんから連絡が来ました。もうすぐ到着するそうです。
Mayday just sent us a message. We are landing soon.
着陸成功。メイリン、ベクトルエンジン起動。直ちにここを離れる。
Landing successful. Mailing. Start the vector engines. We are leaving.
はい、ベクトルエンジン起動。時速 70km に設定。
You got it. Vector engines are filled up. The speed is set to 70 kilometers the hour. The cabin door opens up. The group aligns from the aircraft and heads towards me. Nemesis is carrying Helena on her back.
君は整備室へ。グローザたちに損傷があるようだ。グローザ、そのひどい怪我はどうした？
Let's go to the refining room. Groza and the rest look. Groza, how did everyone take so much damage?
メイリン、すまないが整備室で待機していてくれ。グローザ、キャロリック、ベフリーは整備室へ。ヘレナはどうなってる？
Mailing, get ready in the refitting room immediately. Groza, Krolik, Vepri, head to the refitting room. What's with Helena?
見たところ正常ですが、実際の状況は不明です。彼女に鎮静剤を打ちました。ちゃんとした検査まで休ませておくべきでしょう。
She looks completely fine on the surface. But her actual situation is unclear. I have hit her with sedative. She will need rest before getting up a full diagnosis.
コルフェン、ひとまずヘレナを休憩室へ。起きたら検査してやってくれ。
Governor, take her to the dormitory. Give her a check up when you can.
ネメシス、休憩室までヘレナちゃんを運んでもらえますか？
Nemesis, can you take her to the dorms in my stead?
少しお話ししたいことがあります。指揮官。
I want to have a talk with you, Commander.
できれば2人だけで。
Just the two of us.
わかった。ネメシス、ヘレナを休憩室へ運んだら司令室で待機。起動基地の稼働状況に注意してくれ。グローザ、キャロリック、ベプリーがメンテナンスを終えたら交代して整備室へ向かうように。
Alright. Nemesis, take Helena there and be on standby in the operating room. Make sure to keep an eye on how the MBV is running. Change shifts when Groza, Krolik, and Vepley are done with maintenance. It's not very heavy?
メンテナンスはグローザが先だ。終えたらネメシスと交代して指令室で待て。
Prioritize maintenance on Groza first. Then Groza switches shifts with Nemesis. Wait for me in the operating room.
わかったわ。
Understood. I give Korfna an inspection while she gazes at me.
組対に大きな損傷はなさそうだな。コルフェンのメンテナンスは最後だ。メイリン、例の荷物を中枢エリアへ運んでくれないか。
Your body seems mostly fine. Korfna, you will go last to the repairs. Mailing, put the cargo in the central hub.
もう中枢エリアに置いてあります。指揮官、整備室に着きました。
Already did. I'm at the refitting room, Commander.
わかった。
Alright.
コルフェン、中枢エリアへ。
Korfna, let's go to the central hub.
レッドラインさえ越えなければ、メンバーたちの行動に決して口を挟まない。私の長年のモットーだ。
As long as no lines are crossed, I avoid intruding on the actions of anyone on the MBV. That's the principle I have kept for all these years. Oh, she's about to be scolded.
私、
I...
独自に潜入作戦を執行し、クリフィウムを消した過程でもたらした損傷については、私が責任を取ります。
During the infiltration operation, I causes losses to everyone by eliminating Crifium. I'll take full responsibility.
責任を取るか。どう取るつもりなんだ？言ってみてくれ。
Take responsibility. Do tell. How do you plan to do that?
私、
I?
私の組対もメンタルも、あなたに差し上げます。デリートしようとリセットしようと構いません。
My frame and your cloud are all yours. If you want to delete or reset it, it doesn't matter. Oh, don't say like this. That's way too cheap.
その代わり、私に復讐させてください。クリフィウムは始まりに過ぎません。第11領後科学防護隊、第3医療班を襲った連中を、私は誰一人として許すつもりはありません。
The only condition is that I exact my revenge. Perfume is only the beginning. I will hunt down everyone who hurt the 3rd medical team of the 11th Medical and Chemical Regiment.
君の組対とメンタルが大事なのは君だけだ。それを私にどうしろと？どう計算しても君に与える補給やメンテナンス費用と釣り合わない。
Your frame and your cloud are only for you to use. What am I going to do with them? In terms of money, that's nothing compared to how much you have provided in terms of supplies and maintenance.
それなら、私、
Then I can still.
私は戦えます。
I can still fight.
指揮官が、隊長が命令すれば、私は戦えます。給料なんていりません。今の組対を大事に使います。私に最低限の修理と物資補給を提供してはいただけませんか？この体が動く限り、私は戦いますから。
I burst into tears. If your leader gives the orders, I can fight. I don't want a wage, and I will be careful with the flames I have right now. I just hope that you can give me a basic support in maintenance and supplies. If I can still fight, I will.
あなたのご命令とあらば、何だって成し遂げてみせます。
I will do everything in my power to complete your orders.
君の射撃管制コアとスティグマを結んだ銃ではやれることは非常に限られている。例えば、君に高難易度の任務を任せるとなると、他の人形も同行させなくてはならない。そうなればコストはさらに跳ね上がる。
Considering current fire control core and amplified firearms, what you can do is limited. Let me think. If I sent you on a mission of higher difficulty, I would need to send more dolls with you. By that calculation, the cost will increase again. Commander, please.
改造する必要があるなら、もし改造してもらえるなら、メンタルに今ある記録が入るだけのメモリースペースさえ残していただければ何も異論はありません。
If modifications are needed and you can provide them, I have no complaints as long as you can leave enough space to save my current neurologs. Wolfner shudders. She looks at me as she forcefully widens her eyes. The identifications code displayed on her pupils is clearly visible. I give her a long look. やばい。
まあいいさ。ちょうど君たちが戻ってくる前にポルトニッツァから荷物が届いたんだ。
Whatever, forget it. Polt needs to deliver something not long ago before you returned.
確かこの辺に、物資箱の番号はあった。これだ。
Would be right over here. Manifest ID. It's this one.
随分と重いな。ほら、開けてみて。
It's a bit heavy. Here, have a look. Daphne pauses for a second. Then she holds out a hand uncertainly and takes the metal box I'm offering.
情報や手がかりが少なくて苦労したよ。しかもポルドニッツが見つけた時にはひどいありさまだった。幸い彼女が手直ししてくれたから大体は復元できているはずだが。
It was hard to get intel on this. Polnisa said that it was pretty bandaged up when she found it. She tried to fix it up, and it should not be too different from the original thing. Oh, what is this? She opens the box. It contains a set of claws. Garfield stares at it, utterly dumbfounded. The set of clothes are very similar in colors to what Garfield is currently wearing. Under the layers of fabric is an intricate mechanical arm. She reaches out cautiously to touch it, but retracts her hand quickly, just as she is about to make contact. Her hand freezes in mid-air.
参照物がない中、技巧や造形、色調をポルドニッツァが可能な限り元のままにしてくれたそうだ。まあそのおかげでかなり時間と出費がかさんだわけだが、あのアルパゴン、ここぞとばかりにコーラップスピースをせびってきたよ。
Polnisa said she did everything she could, but there was no reference for a lot of repairs she had to do. She tried to keep it as close as the original as possible in terms of workmanship, design and color. Apparently, she spent a fair bit of time and budget. That Harpagon trying to wring every cleft piece out for me.
違う。
No. After much hesitation, Daphne finally puts her hand on the piece of clothing. The fabric feels soft and cold. Her finger slowly caresses the sleeves and front plate panels.
こことここ多分血がついてた。そう、彼女の血です。彼女は私の手を握って私を軍用車に押し込んだんです。私、彼女の手を掴んでました。私、話したくなかった。
You And here. There should be blood, her blood. She held my hand and shoved me into the jeep. I grabbed her hand. I didn't want to let go.
でも話すしかなかった。
But I couldn't do anything.
今なんてどこか変だったか。とりあえず着てみたらどうだ。違和感を感じるところをリストアップしてくれればポルドニッツァに何とかしてもらうよ。
What was that? Does it feel wrong somewhere? Why not try it on? Give me a list of what feels off, and I will run it back to Polotnitsa. By the way, Polotnitsa is actually the one who gave us Kalfner. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, this. Kalfner looks up at me abruptly. Her hands go limp, and the box tumbles out of her grip. She thrusts out her arms immediately to catch it, but she loses her balance and ends up falling onto her knees with the box carefully cradled in her arms. Startled, I reach out right away to make sure she does not drop the box and to put her back up.
どうしたんだ。やはり素体に損傷が。バランサーの問題か。
What is it? Is your frame damaged? Has your balance equalization been thrown off? Come on, don't say like this. You know what happened. Maybe.
違うんです。
My god, looks so...
大丈夫です。
This... No, it's nothing. I'm fine. Still on her knees, Kalfner hugs the box close to her chest in a daze. I try to drag her back to her feet, but to no avail.
ヘレナが君にプレゼントをしたいと言っていてね。よくよく考えてみたら、君が加わって以来、メイリンに改造させる他に何もしてあげられていなかった。ヘレナのことでも、君にはいろいろと助けられている。ただ、君が何を欲しがっているのかわからなかった。
Helena wanted to give you a gift, so I thought about it. Other than getting mailing to make a few modifications, I haven't done much for you. You have helped me a lot with Helena, but I have no idea what you would want.
君が第11領後科学防護隊第3医療班にいた時の記憶を大事に思っているのを見て、医療班の大服を探すようポルドニッツァに頼んだんだ。彼女は闇ブローカーの名誉にかけて、これがそうだと保証してくれた。気に入ってもらえるといいんだが。
Think how much you value your experience at the 11th, I asked Polotnitsa to look for the outfits you wore back then. She guaranteed me that this was the one with her broker's reputations on the line. I hope you like it.
まあ、なんだ。レッドラインを持ち出したのは、要するに、私の怠慢だってことが言いたかったんだ。たまには、私も自身の部下に関心を寄せるべきだった。なんと言えばいいのか、コルフェン、そのだな。
About that thing I mentioned before, I want to say that I have been negligent and that I should actively take care of those under my command more. How do I put it this? Give me a moment, Kalfner.
私もこういうのは苦手なんだ。とにかくあれだ、コルフェン。人形のメンタルには楽しいことや嫌なことが記録されているわけだが、往々にして嫌な記憶の方が強く刻まれてしまうものだ。
I'm not good at this either. In any case, Kalfner, in your neural records, there's the goods and the bads. The bad part always hang in your mind more than the good ones.
だが、嫌な記憶というのも一概にマイナスというわけではない。 この世界で生き延びるために必要な情報でもある。楽しい記憶だけでも嫌な記憶だけでもダメなんだ。メンタルに記録された全ての物事を生きる原動力に変えなくてはならない。
But the memory of those things alone is not bad in of itself. It will let you live better in this world. Only by remembering the goods or the bads one do, everything you remember needs to become the force driving you forward.
コルフェン、君には2本の足がある。前へ進むときはその2本とも使うわけだろ。左足だけじゃ、あるいは右足だけじゃ前へは進めないよな。
Golfner, you have two legs. When you need to walk forward, you need to use both, right? If you only use the left or the right, will you still walk? Those words may have been means for myself. I pat Golfner on the shoulder and help her straight. Her rumble collar.
何か考えや要望があれば、自分の気持ちを明確にしてからはっきり言っていいんだ。私の過去を知りたいのなら、私に直接尋ねればいい。必要があれば、私から君に伝える。もちろん、機動基地のメンバーにも、君にもそうあってほしいんだ。
True needs. You can speak honestly about them after you are sure about what you want. If you want to know about my past, you can just ask me. If it's something you need to know, I will tell you of my own volition. This goes for everyone else here too.
なぜ復讐するのか、なぜ復讐しなくてはならないのか、君が教えてくれなければ私にはわからない。それでどうやって君を助けるんだ？コルフェン、君の指揮官をもっと信用してくれないか？
Why do you have to take revenge? Why must you? I would not know if you don't tell me. And how am I supposed to help you? Golfner, you need to put a bit more trust in your commander. I tried to pull her up again, but she still won't move. I chuckle helplessly.
私がそんなに信用ならないか？
Am I really that unworthy of trust?
指揮官、名前はアンフィアシャラポワ、中央陸軍 EFR 第11領後科学防護隊第3医療班の班長、私の姉です。私にコルフェンと名付けてくれた人です。
Her name was Anfia Sharapova, the team leader of the Central Army Emergency First Response, 11th Medical and Chemical Regiment, 3rd Medical Team. She's my oldest sister, the one who gave me the name, Golfner.
2073年10月22日。あの日を境に、彼女と二度と会うことはありませんでした。はじめは失踪したんだと信じていました。頑張って探せばきっと見つかる、助けられると思っていました。でも希望は小さくなっていくばかり。私はどうすれば私はどうすれば。
The 22nd October, 273 was the last time I saw her. I thought she was just missing. And if I really tried, I would find and save her. But hope just keeps dwindling. What do I do? What do I do?
私はただの人形、た ただの人形でしかないんです。あらゆる手段を使って彼女の敵を撃つ以外に何ができるっていうの？私に何ができるって言うんですか？私に何ができるの？他にどうしたらいいの？教えてください。私に教えてください。指揮官。
Just a doll. Just a doll. Other than doing everything I can, taking every chance I can to avenge her. What else can I do? What else can I do? What can I do? What should I do? Can you tell me, Commander? Looking at Clive now, I can almost see my past self. Oh my god. My god. Oh. I hesitate for a moment. Then I pat her against and knee down with her.
私にもわからない。
I don't know either.
人形だって泣いたり笑ったりする。私にとって君たちはそれぞれが心を持った人だ。彼女が生きていると信じるなら探しに行こう。彼女がこの世にいないと思うなら復讐すればいい。君が選ぶんだ。決して逃げちゃいけない。
Dolls cry and laugh. All of you are different people to me. If you believe she's still alive, then go look for her. If not, then seek revenge. Make a choice instead of running away.
君は人として私なんかよりもずっと勇敢だよ。
It's a person. You're braver than I am.
コルフェン、君がどうするべきか私には答えられない。
Wolfner, as for what to do, there's nothing I can say.
すまない。私には答えられないんだ。
I'm sorry, but I cannot provide you with an answer.
謝るのは私の方です。
I should be the one saying sorry. Wolfner grips the metal box carefully with one hand and returns my hug with her free arm. Her hand is shaking. I can clearly sense it on my back through my coat.
ごめんなさい。たくさん迷惑かけてごめんなさい。ありがとうございます。私なんかのために書体を改造してくれて。本当はみんなにさよならしたかった。でも離れるからにはメンタルを、未練を残しておきたくなかった。でも私結局戻ってきちゃいました。
Sorry for causing so much trouble. Thank you for modifying my frame and providing maintenance for me. I didn't want to leave without saying anything. And when I chose to leave, I thought that I should not keep any backup of the MBB. And then I came back.
ごめんなさい。ありがとう。さようなら。ただいま。どれも私の言葉です。指揮官。
Sorry. Thanks. Goodbye. I'm back. I should be the one saying those things, Commander.
やっぱり私なんかよりずっと勇敢だ、コルフェンは。
Of course. You're braver than I am, Kolfner. Kolfner hugs me again. Then she dries her eyes, puts the box aside, and pulls herself up to her feet. She bows solemnly to me.
身勝手な出奔をお許しいただきありがとうございます。コルフェン、ただいま戻りました。 手伝えることがありましたらおっしゃってください、指揮官。
Thank you for allowing me to return. I'm back. If there's anything you need, just tell me, Commander.
そうだな。やっぱり君はいつも通りが一番だ。何か要望があるなら遠慮なく言ってくれ。こっちもそうするから。
Let me see. Just act like usual. Do you have anything you need? Just tell me, and I will let you know if anything comes up. Still bending at the waist, Corvina offers me her hand and helps me off the floor. After that, she picks up the metal box reverently with both hands.
そうします。プレゼントありがとうございました。大切にします。
I will remember that. Thank you for the gift. I really appreciate it.
ヘレナちゃんの方、今すぐ見に行きますね。
Let me memorize the smile. I will go take a look at Helena.
悪いな。
Thank you for your hard work.
平気です。
Don't mention it. I can't. Oh, I cannot continue. She runs 2 paces and stops. She turns around and gives me her usual bright smile.
今日言った言葉、コルフェン、ちゃんとインプットしておきましたからね。指揮官。
What you have said today? I will burn it into my neural cloud. Commander? I wave at her and watch her leave the central hub with the metal box in her arms.
さて、時間的にそろそろか。
Alright,
次は
it's about time. Next. Next? Aren't we ending?
指揮官、
Commander?
ご苦労。メンテナンスはもう終わったのか？
Your maintenance is done?
終わったわ。作戦報告をまとめてるの。24分後には指定のパスにアップロード可能よ。
Yes, I'm tidying up the mission reports, and it's estimated to be uploaded via the usual channel in 24 minutes.
ここに来るまでにいろんな質問を考えていたんだが、いざとなったら何から聞けばいいかわからなくなってしまった。いっそのこと、直接作戦報告を読んだ方がいいだろうか。
I have been thinking about a bunch of questions on the way here, but now I don't really know where to begin. Maybe it will be better if I go straight to reading the report?
コルフェンと何かあったの？
Did something happen with Karfna?
いや、大したことじゃない。ただ、私ももっと積極的になるべきかもな。
Not really. It's just that I'm thinking maybe I can take the initiative a bit more.
指揮官はいつだって積極的よ。例えば、何かを食べたいと思った時とか。
That's the way you've always been. For example, even when it comes down to what to eat.
そういう話じゃないだろう。さて、それじゃあ聞かせてもらおうか。
You know that's not what I'm talking about. Alright, let me get started then.
いいわ。
Okay.
まず、何があった？損傷率が私の予想をはるかに上回っていた。本来なら、慎重を期すべき潜入任務だったはずだが。
What exactly did you run into? Damage you suffered was far beyond my expectation. I originally thought this was just an infiltration mission that needed to be approached with cautious.
ヘレナよ。防御システムを制御できずに暴走したの。キャロリックが気絶させてくれたからなんとかなったけど、彼女はパラデウス、そして浄化の儀式と何らかのつながりがあるようね。思うに、彼女こそがカビタなんじゃないかしら。
It's Helena. She lost control of her defense equipment and Control had to knock her out. She's very closely related to Paradeus, and the purification ritual. I think she is the Lost Cavitas commander.
詳しく聞かせてくれ。
Give me the details.
暴走する前、ヘレナは儀式や実験といった単語をつぶやいていた。暴走したのもちょうど浄化の儀式が始まる頃よ。
Before it started, Helena mentions ritual and experiment, and the moment she lost control lines up with the beginning of the purification ritual.
さらに浄化の儀式でネイトは正常なるカビタと言っていた。ネイトやニターのコーラプス放射線に対するパラデウスの姿勢を含めて考えると、カビタとは完全免疫体、つまりヘレナのことなんじゃないかしら。
During the ritual, the Nito mentioned pure cavitas, collating Paradeus' attitude towards collapse radiations from their descriptions of Nito and Nita. I think cavitas refers to a fully immune individual. Helena, in other words.
ネイトに会ったのか？
You suffer Nato?
浄化の儀式を取り仕切っていたものをユナイタスたちはネイトと呼んでいたの。映像は後ほど作戦報告に添付しておくわ。
The Unitas refers to the individual performing the ritual as Lady Naito. I will attach the image on the mission reports shortly.
そうか。しかしカビタが完全免疫体だったとしても、それがヘレナを指しているとは限らない。ヘレナは本当の完全免疫体ではないからだ。私がこれまで目にしてきた個体たちと比べれば、ヘレナは確かに群を抜いている。だが、コーラプス放射線のない環境下では、身体機能の低下が著しすぎる。
Right. Even if Cavitas is referring to a fully immune individual, Helena might not be a lost Cavitas. She is not a true fully immune individual. Helena is very different when compared to the individuals I have seen previously. But her bodily functions began to deteriorate in equipment without collapse radiation.
特殊なトリガー、あるいは私たちの知らない理由か何かがあるのかもしれないわね。それと指揮官、消失せしカビタ。ネイトとニターがユナイタスにそれを探させている一方で、私たちは都合よくヘレナを手にしている。ただの偶然だとは思えないわ。
Perhaps there are trigger conditions or circumstances we are not yet aware of, Commander. Both Nito and Nita ask their Unitas to search for the lost Cavitas, and Helena is right in our hands. I don't think this is a coincidence.
いや、ヘレナが複数存在するとなれば、パラデウスは異なるタイプの個体を他にも生み出しているはずだ。もし同じタイミングで別タイプの個体が消えていたとしたら、消失せしカビタがヘレナであるとは限らない。
No. Since there might be many copies of Helena, Paradeus might have created individuals of other types, as if the same time as individuals of another type also disappeared. Then the lost Cavitas might not be referring to Helena.
ヘレナに関するこの依頼人と請負人のどちらからもパラデウスと直接接触したという証拠が出ていない。だがヘレナの箱に用いられたのは間違いなくパラデウスの技術だ。
Although there's no evidence linking the assignments commissioned or clients to Paradeus, Helena's box did, however, use technology from Paradeus.
例のバイオテクノロジー関連分野の企業がパラデウスである可能性は？そうでなくともパラデウスと何らかの関わりを持っているとか。
Would that company, registered in the field of biotechnology, be Paradeus? Or apart from the Viegas and the Girard group, is there a direct link between that implicated biotechnology company and Paradeus?
後者かもな。もしパラデウスがホワイトエリアで活動していたら、カリンが教えてくれたはずだ。
Think it would be the latter. If Paradeus was active in the white zones, Kalin would tell me.
今回の潜入作戦でヘレナの存在が敵にバレたわ。もしこちらの推測通りなら、 その影響は計り知れないわね。今すぐカリーナに応援を要請すべきよ、指揮官。
During this operation, Helena was exposed in front of a NATO. If we are correct, the impact of that incident cannot be measured. We should immediately request for reinforcements from Helena, Commander.
カリンの状況が分かっていないんだ。彼女が連絡をよこさない限り、こちらからも連絡はできない。君たちの撤退後、ネイトは追ってきたか？
I'm not certain of the situation with Helena. If she has not contacted me of her own vocalization, I cannot make contact with her right now. After you left, did the NATO pursue you?
いいえ、ネイトは攻撃してこなかったわ。
No, she did not attack us.
ちょっと待て。君たちの損傷は戦闘力の上がったネイトによるものじゃないのか？
Wait, I thought your damage was caused by an increased to NATO's compatibility.
セクスタンスよ。
It was sextants.
セクスタンスだと？なぜ彼女がパラデウスに？
Sextants? Why should it Paradeus? Yeah, I think, Grotha, you should have mentioned it much earlier.
わからないわ。
I'm not sure.
私たちが到着する前から城内にいたみたいね。ただ以前と比べて戦闘力がだいぶ落ちているように感じたわ。
Before we arrived, she was already there. However, compared to before, she exhibitedly significantly reduced combat modules.
コーラプス放射線測定器の数値が危険域に到達次第撤退せよ。それが指揮官の命令だったけれど、測定器の数値は安全域を超えていなかった。これ以上の情報はつかめないと判断して、リモールディングパターンを使わずに撤退を指示したの。
The order he gave me was to retreat immediately when the reading reaches the danger zone. The value stayed within a safe range at all time, but I determined that no more information could be acquired, so I ordered to retreat instead of stimulating the remoting pattern.
戦いの後、セクスタンスは追ってこなかったのか？
After fighting, did Sextant not pursue you either?
状況が混乱していて、彼女の消息まではさすがに。
Oh, don't tell me that we were fighting Sextant right now. The situation was chaotic and we did not find any signs of her after our retreat.
わかった。
I see.
ネイトの情報、そしてセクスタンスとの交戦状況も作戦報告に加えてくれ。なるべく早く提出するように。それからメイリンに伝えてくれ。カリンが以前使っていた回線に逆探知をかけたい。成功するとは思えないが、万が一ということもある。
The information about the NATO and your encounter with Saxons should be put in the mission reports and submitted as fast as possible. Additionally, ask Mailing to try tracking back the channel Karen used previously. The chances of tracking it are not high, but we will have to try it.
了解よ。
Alright.
ネメシスはどうだ？何か気になったことは？
What about Nemesis? Anything noteworthy?
いつも通りだったわね。
She was as usual.
環境情報を比較、現在地を教えてくれ。
Cross-reference the environment data. Where are we right now?
現在の座標 7WE2WX3 EO021R4 儀式のエリアから約 290km 離れているわ。環境情報によると前方はコーラプスストームの多発エリアよ。現在迂回を試みているわ。約6分後に深度 430m の峡谷へと突入予定。
Our current coordinates are 7WE2WX3 EO021R4, approximately 290 kilometers from the location of the purification ritual. Oh, that's far away. Environmental data indicates that the collapsed storm is up ahead. Currently, we are attempting to circumvent this area. We are projected to enter a 430 meters deep valley in 6 minutes.
またコーラプスストームに峡谷か。500km 離れたら遮蔽物を探して休息を取ろう。
Another collapsed storm and another valley. Pull back about 500 kilometers. Find cover and get ready.
敵襲。司令室上部で指向性爆弾が起爆したわ。
Incoming. The explosives we set about the MBV have been detonated.
またか。
Again. Oh god. Oh. Okay, boss fight. Well, let me guess. Sextant? Yes. Here she is, but not the Naito. You just enjoy blowing a hole in the roof of my operating room in canyons? Rosa, have you spotted the enemy? Yeah, it's Saxon with a big gun. Paradeus pursuers spotted. Strong interference ahead. All units, stay alert. How did they reach us? Like, with which legs? Do they really have a vehicle? Trouble incoming. Can you handle it? We will do our best to take care of it. The enemy is attacking. All units prepare for battle. So it will be the second boss fight that I'm leaving. Just because of Sexton. Those have animation. Why do she need this gun? Like, she's definitely very, very different to before. Eliminate Sextant with question mark.
横たわれば楽器、立てれば兵器。神経を研ぎ澄まして。
Cannot one shot anything anymore.
現実を知りなさい。わかった。砕け戦局は傾いた。
まだ負けてなどいないくさ。
That's it? Just retreating. Oh, what a plan. Abnormal enemy response. All units. Hard pursuit. Trap?
逆探知はまだできてません。車体メンテナンスの時間もなくて、最低限の処置しか施せてませんし、しかも相手はセクスタンスの上、コーラプスストームもひどいです。大丈夫でしょうか？みんな無事に戻ってこれますよね、指揮官。
No time to backtrace. And no time for repair either. I have only been able to go through basic maintenance on everyone. Sexton is out there, and the storm here is bad. We will be alright, right, Commander?
グローザ。
敵兵を確認。数1。
Enemy number confirmed. To be just one.
まさかセクスタンス。
Is it Sextons? Yes. A burst of static comes through the comms. Comes through the comms, okay. Making it difficult to make out what Groza is saying.
彼女だけなのか。他にパラデウスの戦闘ユニットは。
Is it just here? No other Paradeus combat units?
ないわね。敵、戦闘区域を離脱。
No. Enemy confirmed to have left combat area.
撤退したのか。
So they have it round.
私たちの射程外に退避してはいるけど、撤退はしてないわ。
He has remained outside of our firing range and is not leaving.
新たに通信が入っています。通信元は不明です。
There's a new communicator request. Color unknown.
繋いでくれ。グローザ、警戒を怠るな。
Put it through. Rather, stay alert. Mailing display the new comms windows on the projection screen. I walk up to the projection screen.
こ、ん、に、ち、は。
Good day. I find myself looking at Sextons, who is wearing a hood. I cannot be certain if the collapsed storm is affecting the signal reception or a sextant's vocalization module is damaged, but her words are very choppy, and the simple greeting took her seconds to get out.
挨拶はいい。君と顔を合わせるのは初めてだな。わざわざ汚染エリアまで追いかけてくるとは。セクスタンス。お前の目的は何だ？
It's a terrible day. This should be the first time I have seen you in flesh. Sextants, chasing us here, tailing us. What do you want?
セクスタンスって僕
Sextant, my name.
僕を知っているなら教えて。
What did Paradeus done to you? We have Darchu, we have Sextants. Oh man, those guys who were so strong in the first couple of chapters, like all the villains. No, just you cannot just. All you have to you can do for them is to have pity. Yeah. So you know who I am. Please tell me.
そんな子供騙しで私たちをごまかせると思ったのか？
Still trying those childish tricks on us. Texans make no reply or any sort of a movement. It looks like a static image posted on the projection screen. That's how she actually is.
グローザ、異常は？
Rosa, C-trap.
異常なし。敵ユニットは動いていないわ。
No abnormalities, no movement from their enemy unit.
茶番に付き合うつもりはない。グローザ、やれ。
I have no time for this. Brother, get rid of her.
教えて。
Tell me. Texans takes off her hood, revealing her exposed circuitry, protruding eyeballs, and mangled metallical hardware.
メンタル権限制限解除教えて。
Neural authorization unlock limit. Tell me.
指示を指揮官。
Give me the order, Commander.
また通信です。暗号化チャンネル。通信元は輝きを手に。
A new comms request. Encrypted channel. Color is light the dawn. Shining edge in hand.
繋いでくれ。
What a timing. Put it through. Commander? What? No, you don't do this. Oh no, it's a... Yeah, of course. Okay. Thank you. Why do they keep doing this? It's like literally... Okay. Yeah, Lynn, okay. So I guess we will be finding out what happened next a little bit later. But that's an abrupt ending of this chapter. I'm pretty sure I did not miss anything, right? Yeah. And as you already saw in the teams that I do it way past its release, and we already basically know a couple of things that happened in The Wings Among Grey, which will be their next continuance. I'm happy that it was resolved with Kalfner. It was a great chapter in general. I would say that the whole campaign from 1 to 8 is just Kalfner's chapter, basically. We still have to know more about Groza, Krolik, and Nemesis. By the way, looking at this picture, there's kind of like a figure behind there. Yeah. Interesting names of the chapters too. Yeah, that will be pretty much it for the main campaign. As far as I'm concerned from this screen. Will be a thank you for watching and listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and see you in some other Girls Frontline 2 story. Take care.